Hello and welcome to another InstaForex daily market analysis. For today I decided to cover USD Japanese yen. I will speak about Bitcoin, dollar index, gold market, crude oil and NASDAQ 100. I will start with the USD versus Japanese yen first. So what we have here is, let's start from a higher time frame. So on the weekly time frame we can see that market is kind of building higher lows, and we have a higher high and higher low this week relative to last week. So this is a pretty much good for the further upside development. On the daily time frame, we had a quite a important pin bar low. So there was a rejection, and as you can see, once more this rising 50-day moving average held a strong support. So on the hourly time frame, which is at this point here, as you can see, we had a quite a contraction around the rising 10 and 20-day moving average, and seems like there is a chance for higher prices from my perspective. So pay attention to the upside development of the USD-yen. First upside objective at 156.80, and then I will say secondary upside objective is set at 157.83 mark. On the Bitcoin versus US dollar, market is still in a consolidation. So we have a key resistance at 67,000 mark and a key support at 56,000, let's say 57,000 mark. So at this point, yesterday we had a down day, but today market is trading higher, but still inside of the previous day range. So hourly time frame is holding well. This 64,700 mark held like a support. There's a market had a retest. And now this is a quite a, this is like an intraday resistance at 66,800 mark. So only if the market can break and hold above 67,000 mark, 67,400 mark, there will be a chance for higher prices towards the 60, let's say towards the 72,000 mark. If that's not the case, there is still chance for the market to trade back and forth and have rejection on this resistance and maybe trade lower towards 65,000. So far I will need to pay attention to this short-term resistance and this weekly time frame like a consolidation. On the dollar index, so we had a rejection of the 200-day moving average and key support, and this is a quite important support area at 104 mark. So on the hourly time frame, we can see that market traded above the 10 and 20, rejected from 50, but had a rebreak, and so far we're building some kind of consolidation. So I see potential for the higher prices, and maybe for the retest of the declining 10 and 20 days, so 105 mark or even 105.40 mark. Weekly time frame, as you can see, is holding this support in the rising 20 and 50 bar moving average on the weekly time frame. So that's a good sign for a further upside movement. On a gold market, so gold market is still within the bigger consolidation with a key resistance, this pin bar high at 24.31 and support at 22.78. Yesterday we had a down day. Today market is trading inside the previous day range. Hourly held this 50 bar rising moving average, but still we have an overall consolidation on this market. On the crude oil, another consolidation. So we can see here in the last 10 days that we have a quite a established trading range. So between, let's say, support at 76.85 and the resistance at 80.30 mark. In case the downside breakout of this support at 77, there will be a chance for a drop towards 71, 72 mark. In case of the upside breakout resistance at 80 mark, there will be a chance for a rally towards 81.50 or even 83.65 mark. So far watching for this potential breakout. And on the NASDAQ 100, so even though we had all-time high, just pretty much yesterday, there was a rejection, and still the hourly time frame is shifting this environment at this point. So I will not be surprised if we have a sell at least towards the recent swing highs, 18,400 mark or 18,355 mark. You can see the hourly time frame shifted at this point, and we had quite a big divergence yesterday. So there was a new high and then the immediate sell-off. So I see potential for the downside movement and at least correction on the daily time frame. So pay attention to the downside on the NASDAQ 100. And that will be all for this InstaForex daily market analysis. Have a good trading day and speak to you from next week.